You think we just start?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We on now? All right.
Well, the camera
Yeah, I
is
see.
rolling. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
happy whatever.
Finally.
Happily
Yes.
June. Happy this. Ah, boy. I got just two birthday. I got two birthdays. I gotta get you that. Two birthdays to
Announce.
yeah, two birthday to announce. Uh Conliffe and Conliffe and what's the good? Therese Conliffe and oh Lord, Rochelle Camp. And then we lost two giants this week. We lost Stephanie Wells. I want to say condolences to the family. And Peter Gilkett. I want to say condolences to that family. The cut was a, a Junction icon, but he's also a basketball icon. Kentucky Colonels, sorry, Kentucky Cougars, ex Cougars, sorry. And me and Cut was good old friend. You know, he was a basketball man. I remember sitting in his office um, off there by across the road from Nassau Pest Control and St. George's Church. He had an office upstairs there. We used to go there. I used to go there every day. And me and Cut used to get kids off to school.
That's the person
Yeah,
who died?
yeah. We used
Is
to get
that
kids.
from the Roots person? No way.
No, he's from the Saxon.
Saxon.
Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
me and Cut used to sit in the little office upstairs, and Cut used to could type pretty fast, and we used to draft up all the letters and all the stuff. Old-fashioned computer, no, typewriter, you know. And we draft all the letter, and I remember the guys from the Gators basketball, Tony and the other boy. We get them off to school. We used to get so much kids off to school because we used to do. We know a lot of coaches, and Peter was a big thing. Yeah, man, he was all American, this and that, and the college, and he used to get kids off to school because he'd known everybody,
Uh-huh.
and kudos to like people like Mother Pratt. We all, I mean, I mightn't have gray hair like them, and look a little old like them, but we did our share of getting all the kids off to school,
Okay.
and some of them now are doctors and lawyers, and some of them now in the States living, and I thank God for that. I don't want no praise for that. That's what I'm here for to do. That's what we do. That's what we do back in the day. Anyhow, but like I say, you know, basketball will have something for the Cut, and I sure we will celebrate his life. Saxon will have something. Moving right along. Anything you want to say before we start our great show?
No, I had a good week.
You had a good week?
Like I said,
You
yeah,
had a good
it,
week.
it, it
Thank God
was
for that.
nice and cool. Today is about the warmest day
Yeah, for a long
for the
time.
week
It
so
was raining
far.
almost. But
Yeah.
folks, as you see in the back there, you see that green, this look?
Yeah.
There's a nice
Thanks
green
for the rain.
under
Thank
the
God.
tree,
Yeah.
the big tree and everything going on. You know, we got everything I need. I was going to dance for you all and sing, but what happened? It get hot today. I can't do that today. You know, it was a little cool. I was, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, you know, uh-huh. Yeah, man, so we here under the tree and we won't take on the world problems. I don't know if we can do that, but we can try. So, anything interesting?
One problem at a time. Hi, Sharon. Sharon Roll is there.
Hey, Sharon. Good to see you back again. At least we get the computer up and working, so now y'all can hit us up. Y'all can do whatever you do. It's back up and running. Beautiful site.
Yeah.
Sharon, I hope everything going well with you and things are good. I hope you get married soon. If you need me to find a man for you, just shout. Last week we had Power Peace BBL, that's it.
Yeah.
We were doing our show and
It was close to the end,
close to the end,
fortunately.
the power cut, and there we go. So I didn't get to answer Miss Smith on her question. What was the question?
Yeah. How to get your man back.
How to get your man back. That's not our show today, but she wanted me to answer that question. Let me tell you how you get your man back. This is my version. You stop lying. You tell the truth, nothing but the truth. You learn how to forgive. You stop playing games. you 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 be serious of what you plan to do in life. Dead serious. If you want your man, you must go get him. You can't sit under the tree and expect him to come to you. You got to go get him. That's your man. You say how to get your man back. Um, some men ain't quite getting back because if I don't know how it go, the man leave you, you leave the man. Because if a woman leave me, I only can talk with me. It's difficult for me to get her back because she doesn't tell me she leave me again. Because I ain't white nothing. That's why she leave me in the first place. The grass is green around the corner.
So
You want to say something?
So the
You want to say
rules
something?
for the rules
You
for
wanna say
getting
something?
back is different for men and women. So the woman go and get the man, but the man, because the woman left him, it's
But-
less of a chance that she gonna come and look. I mean, he what? I mix up.
You
right
mix up
here.
that.
Yeah.
But if the woman leave you,
Mhm.
now we talking about woman.
Mhm.
If the woman leave you as a man, a woman leave me as a
Mhm.
man. She leave me because of reason, right? She didn't leave me because I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. I wasn't good enough for her.
Mhm.
Or I do something she didn't like. Something like that. So the mere fact that you leave me, I don't need her.
To go looking for you.
No, because
So what about when the man leave the woman? It
well,
could be
most
similar.
times man only leave woman for one reason.
And what's that?
Man leave woman. If woman scheming on man, man don't leave woman for scheming.
No.
No, man go out and scheme.
So
Man be happy
what is that one reason that he leaves
because
a woman then?
woman mouth miserable.
Oh, mm.
Yeah, most man don't leave woman for they scheming on them. When man,
When
hold
they
on.
yappy.
Yeah, when the
Mm.
when you scheme on a man,
Mm-hmm.
man kill you. He don't leave you.
Oh.
He get rid of you. Oh, what do you mean?
That is.
No, that's the truth. Most men today, when a woman scheme on them and they find out, they just can't take that.
Mm-hmm.
So they fool. They go get one gun and they try to kill you.
Wow.
Yeah, but when you see a woman leave a man, she go back and get him because the dude love her. Man love woman. Man love woman with another woman. Man love woman with another man. Man don't check for himself, basically. Only the stupid dudes who have issues, they they can't take that. Because they so stupid they go, this is how stupid this. I spend my money. What is money?
Hard work. The benefits of hard work.
But the mere fact that you spend it on the woman, that means that you's a fool and the woman take it because she see you's a fool. I ain't talking about, I ain't talking about fool woman. I ain't talking about no sensible woman. I ain't talking about no sensible woman. I talking about these girls who like things.
Oh,
I ain't talking about the ones who like things. But most times, if you a good woman, a man don't want to leave a good woman. And if you leave a man and you got the man coming looking for you, if you's a good woman. You got that? So I answer that question, I hope. But like I say, if you want your man, how to go get your good man, I answer the question because you all asked me this question. All you have to do is go get him. Eat your darn pride and go get him. That's what, it's only, listen.
You started your answer though with a number of other underlying issues. If those issues are not resolved, then don't bother going to get him because he ain't coming.
No, but
'Cause he coming back to the same thing will cause him to leave in the first place.
But the question was asked, me, how do I go get my man?
Yeah, how you get him back?
It's simple to go get him.
Okay. Make sure all the things that wasn't right is right, and
Yeah.
then go get him.
Forgiveness is the key.
Okay.
So you gotta go there and You want me to say, I know what you're trying to get me to say how to go. These guys with the coat suit, hey, all right, let me get this, how to do it. I'll do it Melody way. You know, she old school. So what Melody trying to say to me is that she must go and say, let's sit down and let's talk, and then we trash it out, and then I sorry, you sorry, and I will correct this and all of that, and I will don't do that no more if you don't like it. No, that's too much effort for me. That's too much effort. I just walk there. Look, I love you.
You are definitely a man, but for a woman, those things are essential.
Yeah, but that is such a see. The dude he won't hear all of that. He won't hear you coming back. All of that ain't necessary. Let's move on from here. I forgive you and move on. Because if you start bringing up all those stories, so the first thing is she needs to forgive and forget all of those issues.
Okay.
And then
Don't bring it up.
clean slate. Clean
Just
slate.
go get him, bring him home.
Go get him. Go get him. If he's a bad man, he ain't white get him. Leave him there. But if he white something and you think that he white something, you go and try the part. Just go ask for forgiveness and you'll sort it out and move on. Now there's some things you might have to do. There's some things you might have to do, especially when it comes to when you get him back and you want to keep him. There's some things you have to do. It depends on the situation. See, those relationships, especially marriages that broken up, there's some key things that men is leave for. Not just one of the things is this: children in the family. How the children handle him, are they respect in the house, and sometimes is sex could be a problem. Sometimes finance could be a problem. So you have to like work on all these issues, woman or man, leave for. There's so much different issues, but one of the real issue is respect for a man. Respect. You might call Melanie old school or I'm old school, but man love respect because he wants to know he's the head of the house. There's some things in certain situations where he thinks that he should make these calls. And when he can't make these calls, that's a problem. Certain calls that man feels like he should make. And I will give you I'll explain. I don't want to talk too much, it'll be another topic. I'll explain what I meant by this. If me and Melanie built this house and we working together as a unit and we call somebody in to run a cable, we want to add another TV in the next bedroom, or we want to run a cable in the next something, whatever, and the guy come in and he says, I'm gonna run this cable, and the cable guy say, I'm gonna run across here and run across there and run back to the back and come around, and I walk into the room and I say, but honey, that cable gonna look bad if you run it like that. You can see the black cable running. Do you have a white cable, or do we? And you can say, no, you got a black cable here now. Let me put the black cable. What do you do? See, that's out of order. You totally out of order. First of all, the first thing out of order, not the fact that the cable is not right. The fact remain now is that you just belittle me in front of this guy. What you should do is take me in the bedroom and say, honey, okay, look, I told the guy run this black cable like this. It might look bad, but I already told him that. That's what you should have done. You should have done, or you should have done, or I should have done, take you in the room and say, honey, you put that cable there, that way. And then when we come out of that room, or the corner, whatever it is, when we come on them, we speaking, first of all, the man speaking, and saying, no, this is where we want to run the cable. If the man give you that to go ahead, honey, take care of that,
make the decision.
That's different. But don't come when I'm now come to the guy and say, hold on, that black cable I want. And then you come out of the bedroom. Oh, hell no. I don't know how you get involved in this. Get it backside. Go where you going. You're never home. No. So you know what I can do from now on?
Inappropriate.
I can now stay out. I can now stay out the business. I can say, no, go to my wife. So my wife can pay you too. So when you come looking for the money, I tell you go to my wife. That's a problem. See, there's always these nagging issues because people leave home, you know. Then you have the sex issue, where you woman say you'll give your man sex. Oh, I give him sex all the time. He ain't got to ask for this. You're lying thing you. Let me tell you what you do. You give him sex when you ready. When you done wash all the dishes, do the curlers, mop the floor, put the children to sleep, do this, then you come to bed with your night dress.
Tony, I am sure.
You got the message?
For the umpteenth time, but I'm sure they have the same comment, even though I don't see anyone putting in, I guess because they've said it so many times, and that is, why is she wanting to do all these things? Why is she having to do all these things? You're ready for her, so what have you done to help her to be ready for you?
No, we're not talking about me. See, don't butt my conversation and tell me about you ready for me. No, hold on.
It's
See,
a two-way
this is what I'm talking about. If me were married, see, this is disrespectful. No, see, that's a good example of what I talk about. No.
So the
wait.
woman can ask a question.
Wait, she could ask a question. See, but folks, you see what I'm talking about? Watch this now. Watch where I'm going with this.
Let's see.
All right. I was having a conversation about it, and you said, but what a woman... Which is your question so people can know?
No, I said that, you know, the things that you said in terms of when the man is ready for the woman, she is busy doing other things. He can never have her when he desire her because she finds 1,000,001 things to do. So what I'm saying is, how do you eliminate this problem of her always finding something to do?
So why her or you, whatever you can call it, why you can't stop what you're doing?
Attend to your desires.
Attend to my desires, and me and you afterwards go do what you had to do.
Well, maybe what could happen is you could
see.
No. That's where I'm getting at right there. Maybe what you say to her is, wherever she is, you go there, you take her gently by the hand, and you lead her away and say, we're going to do this together when we're done.
Very well. You
see,
you talking about Bahamian woman, you know.
harsh.
You talk Bahamian woman, you know. Y'all don't believe.
No, y'all don't believe.
Oh, geez,
y'all don't believe in
get...
being gentle and romantic. And women always want their partner to be romantic.
That is a part of the gentle. I come to you now because you got a broom in your hand. And I come to you and I say, honey, I want you now. Oh, I ain't got to say that.
But then you don't even have to say it, you see.
But if I start initiating,
yeah.
Boy, come from around me, I sweeping.
But guess what? I think with this same little plug that we have,
let's provide.
I have something, and you know what it is? When it could be that, why is it that women always think that the only thing men want is sex? Why is it that you can't say to her, man, put that down, let's go relax ourselves for a bit? And that way, it don't come across, it'll eventually get to the sex. But it will be where there is, I want some intimate time with you, not just sex.
But I believe I might be biased here. But you know what I honestly think? When you say that question of why the woman think man always want sex, I believe women don't give enough sex.
But that's because men don't give enough affection.
No, but I don't think it's just... you might be right, but I don't think it's that, you know. You know what I think it is? I think it's Bahamian woman.
It ain't Bahamian.
Listen. You ever hear the story these people talk about?
How is it that the Bahamian woman gives it in the beginning of the relationship, but afterwards she fall off the grid and it's her fault?
She's fall off the grid because what they want to do, they want to really convince you what they ain't.
And that's the same thing that can be said about the man.
And most times, women will do the world when they want you. And that's why it comes to, boy, glad you said, that's why it comes to a question that really, a lot of relationships, that's why they come to a dead end. Because it ain't really love. It's just because they saw something about you they want.
Tony, we keep coming
But
back.
I'm going to go back to that.
Again.
Yeah, let's go to our topic.
It could be a multiplicity
But we need to
of
get
things,
we need to get to the
social
bottom of
things,
the
our learning, our programming, the way we've been programmed. We've been programmed that a woman, if you don't clean the house and do this and do that, the man will leave you. So nobody ever tell you if you don't have sex with your husband and give it to him when he wanted, he can leave. No one tells you that, but
Because-
they tell you if you don't clean the house.
But sex is a taboo in the Bahamian society. Let's
Everybody
talk about
doing it, but nobody
don't
talks
talk
about it.
It's just like everybody. So it's a taboo and you can't talk about it. That's why most Bahamian women are getting liquid. When I say licks. And Bahamian young women, I had a conversation before I come here today with 2 young girls. You won't believe it. 2 young girls tell me, say, me, I ain't cooking no food. They say when they ain't cooking no food for nobody and they ain't doing it, say they could go to Wendy's, they could go to McDonald's, they could bring the food home from someplace. They ain't got to cook.
But guess what?
But that's what they doing.
But when the young woman don't cook, what happened? That means she have more time in the bedroom with you.
That's the key. So it worked. But guess what? And she said she even ain't cleaning the house. Say, because she told me straight up, just before I come here, say straight up, say no. We have maid.
That's a dream.
No, but
That's a dream.
But that's how they thinking.
That's a dream.
And the maid could be you. When I say you, my mother, because everybody living with their mother now. Yeah, the mother.
Nobody moving out. They moving,
moving
moving the
in.
girlfriend in.
Yeah, moving the girlfriend and moving boyfriend in. But anyhow, that's show for another day, because we don't wanna go down that road.
Okay,
'cause that could be deep.
so our topic was mentor, organizer, builder, love pool or love source. Who is this person?
You wanna know who the person is? Ain't born yet. No, I just. No, honestly, mentor, organizer, you could say Jesus Christ. But he don't live on the earth. He came and he left because he left for us to have our own free will, to make our own decision. Right? Why you get quiet?
As documented.
As documented. So that's, but let me tell you, for somebody to be my mentor, I first has to look at this person and love everything about her, the way she walk. But something just come to my mind. I don't know why, but let me start this off right. Let me put this in perspective. I hope Sharon them listen to this deep. Ask a question. Listen to me good now. What is a Christian woman and who's a God-fearing woman? They're the same, right?
Some people may say yes, that they are the same.
Let me describe a Christian woman and a God-fearing woman. I can describe for you.
All right.
A Christian woman is a woman who read the Bible, and when she lived like a Christian.
Who is that now you talking
A
about?
Christian woman. She lived like a Christian. She looked like a Christian. You know. Right.
And what does that Christian woman look like? What does a Christian look like?
Hold on. I can put it all together for you right now. But when you're talking about a woman of God,
A God-fearing woman.
yeah, that's a diva. You know a Christian diva? You never get. Let me tell you what a Christian diva. I see one Christian diva. Let me give you a Christian diva. Anytime when you see a Christian diva, when she walk in the room smell like perfume. She light right up. Her face light right up. She looked. Listen, you could see, you could feel the smile. You know when I know you ever
So
experienced.
she's pleasant.
When she walk in the room glow.
Mm-hmm.
She got swag. Her hips, her clothes, everything in place.
That's a God-fearing woman.
Yeah, her word out her mouth
Mm-hmm.
cut you like blade. Cut
Mm-hmm.
but you start thinking what she say. Because when she walking in with this Christian diva, she walk in the room, your eyes pop out your head.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I experienced that feeling. Because I thought a Christian woman is a woman who dress up in long skirt and their hat on their head, and that's what I thought. I telling you, because I felt if you all dress up to the nines
Mm-hmm.
and use a diva for God, you ain't really. I used to call you Christian.
Divinely inspired and virtuous
Yeah, but
actress.
when you see,
Diva?
because I thought, like I tell you, I thought is the ones with the hat twists and the dress all the time. But I realized that's what the old school and the old back in the day. That's what we were brought up under.
Mm-hmm.
A woman who have a hair tie all the time and all that foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized a Christian diva when she walked in the room, everybody turned around.
Okay.
But I was saying a word.
Okay. So what sort of influence does she shed compared to the Christian woman?
The words out of her mouth speak volume.
Mm-hmm.
When she speak, everybody listens.
Yeah.
The minute she walk in the room, the
Mm-hmm.
presence is felt. That's a Christian diva. And then when you turn around and take a look at her,
Mm-hmm.
everything in place. From her hair, top, straight down to her shoes,
Mhm.
toe. Everything in place. And you feel it. You're shaking you can't keep still in the chair. I experienced this.
I'm lost.
I know you're
have to-
lost.
You have to tell me.
I know
what
you're
what
lost.
you're talking about. I
Ah.
think I'm missing something here.
The Bible from when I was small,
Mm-hmm.
the Bible, they say, you should know them by their love.
Okay.
And for some reason, when a woman is inspired
Mm-hmm.
and full of the Holy Spirit, or whatever you want to say, when she walks in the room,
Mm-hmm.
the presence is felt.
So that's the God-fearing woman.
That's the
So what's the
Christian
difference?
diva. The difference is this. When the woman walk in the room and she's a Christian woman, that's a Christian now, you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When she walks in the room, you know, well, she come in the room and this and that, and the first thing she can say, well, God out her mouth.
Say what?
She say, well, thank God. The first thing she say, something with God out her mouth.
Who is that?
This is a Christian woman.
Mm-hmm.
She say
So
something
what
with God out her
would,
mouth.
and what would come out of the diva's mouth?
She ain't got to say it. You feel it.
Oh. Okay.
And then the next thing the Christian woman gonna say, watch this. Well, child, I know somebody here can bless me.
Totally
I know
right.
it's hard, right? I know it gets you. You got that?
Your mother's-
You got that?
You lost me.
I know I
still
lost you. I know I
am
lost you.
Still lost.
You can stay lost. That's the ground rule. I won't set that pace. Now you understand. You got that. You got that though. No. You understand what I mean when I say those two difference.
Mm-mm.
One that walks and say God, the next one, you know God.
Okay.
You got that?
So it's not just in the physical appearance and the deportment, it's actually in the spirit
Yeah,
of
there
the
you go.
individual.
There you go. You got
Okay.
that.
All right.
Now, go on. Go on then.
So how I think you're taking us somewhere.
You
with
know I
this.
always take you somewhere, right?
So mentor, organizer, builder, love pool. Who is this? Who is he, she? Who is this?
So, most women who become mentor
Mm-hmm.
are women that you feel they present.
Okay. So most women or Christian divas or
Christian divas, you call them Christian divas.
are mentors.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're the ones that are mentors.
Okay.
The, and so, when we talking about mentor, organizer, the whole thing, we talking about a woman.
Mhm.
We talking about a woman who you feel in the house
Okay.
that she controls everything to make it the house right,
That's in her household.
even in her job. Because when she organized and inspired
Mhm.
in her house, she'll take it abroad.
Okay.
So these women who work hard to keep these family together
Mhm.
diligently. I mean, they pray for you, they clean, they cook, they this, they that.
That sounds very old school.
That may be old school, but guess what? Let's change it to new school and say you change it to old school. The woman who
New school girls take you
new
to
yeah yeah
McDonald's
okay
and
new
KFC.
school girl. Watch it, new school girl.
They dress up, yeah.
Hold on. She dress up.
Mhm.
She bring the food home.
Mhm.
She carry your clothes to the laundry to get
Mhm.
pressed.
Mhm.
She make sure she home before you come
Mhm.
and prepare the table with the food.
Mhm.
She make sure her hair, her nails is done on a Saturday. So when you are not around, so when she come by Saturday evening, she's there for you. So she organize your entire life. She make sure your the new school, old school, they make sure your clothes clean.
I, I am bursting. I am bursting on the inside with this big question. And you know what the question
With
is?
the question.
So, what the hell do you do?
Well, let me tell you.
What does the man do?
Let me tell you. See, you missing it.
I surely am. I
He
told you I was missed.
he
I was lost.
he provide safety, protection. You can call it. He provide financial means. He makes sure there's no stress in the family. He makes sure this woman provide a protector. This that no no one takes advantage of her. He makes sure that he adores her, loves her, care for in every way. That's his job. And he covers her by the word.
Okay.
That's what he does.
Okay. By the word.
By the word.
So,
Word from above, word from his mouth, word. By every word. Word he written, word. And he, see, this mentor, organizer, builder, that's what a woman do. Woman, she takes care of children. She makes sure her children goes to school. She makes sure her husband is well taken care of. She give him moral support when he comes home and he tired, but then she use her hands and her mind and she makes sure he's
and
built.
what exactly again does the man do for the woman?
Well, let me tell you what he does. He makes sure her mental state is in right. See, once you
So
hold on, I can go. I can get it. I can go to
uh-huh.
know about him. He wherever she falls down, he
Mhm.
picks up.
Okay.
Wherever he is needed, she uses him up. He's there. He's the most important. But the person we're talking about today is, see, only a woman. See, a man might be all of that, but that only a woman could do this job because she bring the soft side. All man don't have the soft side. She bring that mentoring, togetherness. She brings people together,
Okay.
and that's what we call a good waitress diva, a diva for boy. Because they ain't very rare. You could find them now. You know, it's a lot of women. You got 80% of the women still holding on and still trying to do the best. You know, but they got some bad men. Men in the Bahamas full of shite. I won't say that word. They're full of it. So you have all these women who out there who dying for a good man.
Okay. So how do we fix that that dying breed of men? How do we get them to recognize the gold basin that they have in their hands
Well, we used to say,
and cherish it?
well, the old school used to say they're going to go back to God and only God and only this, but that's a lie. To me, that don't work no more because now I discover more men away from the church holding their own too. See, principles don't necessarily have to go in the church to find principle. Principles, you get that from you're small. That grow with you.
Where you get it from?
Home.
Oh,
The
okay. Alright.
same mentor, organizer, that woman who value her family. And you know, if you watch Bahamian women when they reach the age of like 19 or 20,
Mhm.
I talking the ones who you could see they like start ready to form their family. They're looking for somebody to marry and they mean
1920? You
Yeah.
don't think that was a bit young?
no, but back in the day my mother married when she was 16. What are you talking about?
Well, my mother did too, but
Okay,
still.
by 17 they had children.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
in
so so
this in this current climate,
Mhm.
the new era,
Mhm.
is it advisable?
Mm,
Because now
but I
the
advise
way that things were back then, it's different from now because you mentioned something earlier about the maid, the girl's son. We
yeah,
can have a maid, and the maid is the mother.
yeah,
The extended family was the norm back in the day.
yeah.
Um, it's no longer the norm today. So at 19, most girls are pushed into higher education, whilst the guys are majority of them because some are pushed into depending on their home situation and the persons that are parenting
Is
providing
it?
the guidance. But generally 19-year-old boys are working, yeah, but most of the girls are looking for higher education or looking for a thing because a home and the new culture in the Bahamas is you have to have your own home.
Yeah, but in other cultures, if you go further south, Caribbean, south,
Hmm.
most people don't have car. They catch bus.
But everybody in the Bahamas got car
Yeah, but everybody in Bahamas got car
and they ain't got no
and
house.
they got a house. And so, what I will say to that is that there is a new trend
Mm-hmm.
where my parents tried to push us out to get a house. That was
Mm-hmm.
the way they. Now these parents putting on a piece in the back for their
Okay.
daughters,
Okay.
and that's because they want control.
Who want to control the
The parent,
parents?
yeah, man, the parent wants to. The parent. Most of the marriage, most of the marriage don't make it because the parents want control, and they controlling the daughter. Well, and the first thing they control and say, well, you know, man, to come and take this. You see, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. If I'm spending my money, do I live here with you in the back? If I live with you and your mother,
Mm-hmm.
and I paying the bills. See, we have this funny thing that Bahamian woman has that they shouldn't be giving man nothing. You take that man as your husband. You take that man as your husband. So whatever you and him accomplish should be, if you die first, he die first, should be shared between you all too. And so we still at this age where we given, believe this or not,
Mm-hmm.
we still at this age where if me and you together
Mm-hmm.
and me and you have a family, The woman's still thinking about how she can leave the money to her children.
And what does the man think?
The man automatically give him whatever the man have the most to go to the wife. That's what it doesn't happen in the Bahamas. So there's no question.
So, what is the error in the woman deciding to leave what she have for the children? What's the error in that?
There's an error in that because if me and you develop this empire, we are this yard, this me and you.
Right.
It should be leave to me or you or Vita, whoever that.
But you still gonna leave it to the kids. So the woman.
I can leave it to the kids. But what has happened? They say the minute you get another woman,
Exactly.
it's a problem.
So they're preserving, and we've seen it.
Yeah,
We've seen it. It's a reality. It happens.
It is a reality.
So the woman is trying to secure the future of her kids.
And the man is also trying to secure the future
Not
of his kids.
always. Nah, you know that.
Most men.
You know that.
Most men. I want.
So, and that's good. That's good. But many men, they don't take care of their children in life. And, oh God.
But we ain't
Even
going there
to
because you old
today-
school, you can just rub it in.
Yeah, I mean, no. It is instinct for a woman to care for her children.
But that's what we're talking about.
And
She's the mentor.
it is also natural for men to be
A fool?
interested in the well-being of their children too. Men love their children, I would say, equally as women do. They just love in a different way.
Men love their
But-
daughters more than.
Yes. But when they are in the prime of their life and they slinging,
Yeah.
what happens? What
Yes.
happens?
I swinging.
So what happens? When y'all slinging, y'all only think about what y'all slinging towards. Y'all
Yeah.
don't think about what y'all done establish.
But we always, what we have established, we can protect. But I just brought that up to say that women always think a certain way. They always think that you're.
Women always think about their
Yeah,
children.
I don't
they
know.
always think. When men do not always think about their children, women always think about
But
their
why we gotta
children.
think? Why we gotta think?
Why?
Yeah. Why we should think?
Why shouldn't you?
Doesn't
God
imagine.
make you the head of your home, the head of your family. You are the procreator. You are the head. You are the shepherd. You are the priest. So you are the same way, you talk about how is a man gonna care for a woman if he don't care for his children?
What do
How's
you
he
mean?
gonna care for his wife?
What do you mean?
Remember, you talk about the role of the woman, right? Being the helpmeet, the mentor, the provider, and she's all of this on a bag of chips, right? You describe her. Waits, she go home, she prepare the meal, she prepare the bath, she prepare everything. And she prepares, in addition to all that she do for you as her partner, she prepares for the future of her children. The man, on the other hand, receives and supports. So he may support his children, but men are never always as close in their supporting role as the woman is to her offspring.
All right, but men always love their wife. That's one thing they do. And men,
And they always like the woman in their life. I'll put that like that. Whether it's their wife or their girlfriend,
well, the woman in their life.
the
And-
woman who giving them their sweetness,
Well,
their sweet, their honey, their hive,
Wait.
whatever you call that.
wait, you think man is be all about it?
If I think so,
Yeah. You think all man is be all about it?
I wouldn't say all, but the majority.
It's be all about.
Only about 2% don't be all over the. And when they ain't all about, what people say, boy, you's man, you supposed to be. Some people go to the extent of asking another man, oh, you can't find, you only know one PA. Right? Only one woman you know it.
Because
You can't go out there and get another
you
woman.
always feel it's right.
No, the woman is good. You are having a good relationship with her, but the pressure from the outside is saying,
Woman is good.
why you with her? You can't find no other woman? So what? It's like to have a monogamous relationship is a curse. But if you have polygamous, even though we don't get married, but you get 3 and 4 women and then use a man.
Yeah, but let me ask a question. Since you won't go down this road, a man can't be bad by himself, right?
That's true, but man is lying in order to be bad with another woman.
Hold on. Don't try to me. Let me ask you this question. So if a man can't be bad by himself, so that means a lot of y'all who got man is be lying.
What you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Let me explain. I explain it. For me, to have 3 and 4 women, one of those women have to have another man somewhere along the line, right?
Well, guess what?
No. Answer my question. One of these women gotta have another man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But guess what? Maybe 2 of them have another one.
So that's the point. That's my point.
No.
So that's my point. So
But
they
it's
had
a
to be.
ripple effect.
So man can't be bad by himself. So that means there's more woman bad than man. Because where man find all these women?
Wherever they go look for them.
That's somebody else woman.
Wherever they
That's
go
somebody
look
else
for them.
woman too.
Exactly.
Okay. So
But not
so
necessarily
don't blame
so.
man for
Not
that. It's
necessarily
all
so.
the majority of y'all
Not
bad.
necessarily so, because a woman is always looking for a good man. Vice versa, man always looking for a good woman. But what the difference between men and women is, and you said it, and you don't agree with it, where a woman preserves herself until she feels safe
A good
that
woman.
this man, yes, that this man is worthy of her.
Right.
Okay?
But majority
But
of women.
most men, they ain't waiting for no wordiness. They waiting for the woman who gonna jump in the pool first. And that's the one who y'all gonna mess around with until y'all decide, okay, I done had enough of this. Let me find something new.
It ain't really that. Yeah, I think it's just finding a new. You become aggressive. So
Dissatisfied is the word.
okay, you become dissatisfied
Yeah.
because
Because
you
what
want more.
happened?
Because you fall in love.
But what
And
happens?
so when you fall in love, the game you change.
But what
so I even
happened?
going
Yeah,
down this road.
the game changes
you change the game.
because no, it's usually the man that changed the game. How does the man change the game? When a woman, that's why men don't ever get antsy in relationship. It's always the woman. It's always the woman who is pushing for more. More
but that's the
for
problem.
you and more for herself.
Yeah, well-
and the more is not necessarily money. It's success, progress, improvement. Those are the things that women push for.
But you carry anything to your grave?
No,
So why
but
you
you
pushing for
carry
all of
you
them?
carry comfort, you carry a reputation. What you are, what is in your environment is a representation of you. The relationship that you have is a representation of you. So women are always seeking to have an ideal, good representation of themselves. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Well, what we talking
Which includes a loving partner.
where you find that?
Exactly. Where do you find it in the Bahamas?
Yeah, where you find your loving woman?
Where
Woman only love you for season.
every street corner.
That's not true. Woman. We ain't talking about a woman over 50, you know. We ain't talking about a woman who like she finished and she trying to hold on somebody.
You have
We ain't talking about that. I talking about the
you ever
young
sit
woman.
you ever sit in the forum of young people and hear the way they talk?
Just this morning.
Believe it, they have
Just
the
this morning.
same ideals as the older people,
Just
you know.
this morning, like a
It's just that they think that they can do it better than we do it, but their ideals are the same. They want security, the same security that you say the man provides. They want a family, they want a good job, they want a nice home, they want to be able to do things together with their partner. Key, above all things, a woman always wants time with her partner to enjoy life, to relax. Men, on the other hand, You all want to work, 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 get money, get money, get money, put the money there, and then you want the woman to just be available for the sex, 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 sex. The woman wants balance. Balance is what we're always seeking.
You're seeking balance.
Balance.
But y'all got all this balance. Because y'all got everything we have. You got all this balance. You got everything we have. Everything. You have everything that I have. Balance. Women have everything man have. So I go work hard, I bring back my money. I bring back my time. I take care of them. I mentor them. Everything. So what does y'all want?
Well, if that is what you do, and I don't think there's anything else, because it's just a cycle. There's only so many things can happen in a human's life and in a human's lifetime. The difference is quantity and quality. Quality is what most people want. They don't want quantity. How many trips you make in your lifetime? No. What was the quality of the time we spent together? Not how much time we spent together. What did we do with the time that we spent together? It's all about quality.
Hey, listen, but like our topic, we don't stray from the topic.
It's a
But we talk
mentor,
about mentor,
organizer, builder, love
lover.
pool.
Okay, let's talk about the love pool. You're talking mentor, we're talking and a woman cements with her love. She cements our relationship even deeper. Because when she really show her feminine side, and when she gave herself, the man then really started to feel. See, once a man started to feel the emotions, see, man try to play this macho, but when you come with that emotional side, that's what you tap into, his real psyche, you know. See, and I can say this. See, for people out there who listening, is when a woman give her body to a man, she get anything at that. And I talk about that moment, because he all caught up in that emotion, in the moment.
Yeah.
So he make all the promises, even he can't fulfill it. And then he starts telling the story about how much he loved. In this moment, in this sexual
arousement.
Yeah, he started talking
in
about,
a
but
state
you know
of
I love you, you know,
arousement.
and you know I really love you. But you see he had a softer side of him. And one of the ways to see a man's softer side is also when he get quiet,
Okay.
when he become subdued and quiet. And his sweet moment, he say nothing. 'Cause
And so, what should the woman do at that point in the relationship,
Yeah.
when he is quiet,
she should become
when
quiet.
he is smooth? Okay.
See, because this is his moment. And you might say the wrong thing at that moment. And throw the whole moment.
Turn the apple cart over.
Right. And once you turn the avocado, it's difficult to get it back. Because in that moment, man, given himself, he is happy. He's happy with himself and he's happy with his inner self.
And he's happy with you.
He's happy with you. So you can get anything and get him to do anything in this moment.
Okay.
And so when we talk about the woman that who builds the home, she has to understand that.
Yeah.
But the key is this: she now has to know her man.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And that is critical, because oftentimes we don't spend enough time.
How you get me doing all this emotional stuff?
Observation. You don't observe, you don't relate, you don't embrace. Because I think, and I believe that men want the same thing
Yes.
that women want
As
in a
rough as we are,
relationship.
as rough as we are and tough as we are, we want to know that this woman feel a certain way towards me.
Yeah.
Like she will give her heart and give it all to me. She working hard towards me and my goal. Let me share this. I don't know why you get me into all this emotional stuff anyhow. Yeah. I ain't like being in all the emotion. Anyway, if you, let's just for example, let's say if you fixing the door, and you're going to put some screws in the hinges, and you need somebody to hold it, and if the woman right there with you holding that side by side, passing you the tool, and you are cementing something special when she passing the tool. It may seem to a woman, well, am supposed to be doing this because it's a man thing, but you in the moment, and though he putting in the screw, he thinking, boy, my woman has helped me, eh? Boy, my woman right on the side of me, and all this toughness become.
But there's definitely a process of bonding.
Yeah.
And so, that raised a very important point. I may be old school, but I realize that the modern day woman, and maybe some of the older women too, feel that quality time is in bed watching TV, but that same building up process is also a critical
time
bonding time. And yes, I grew up watching my grandmother work with my grandfather, and they do things together. They farm together, they keep the shop together, they go to the market together, and they go to church together.
And even
they are home together, welcoming the children when they come to visit. And so the togetherness, meaning that you have to have a shared vision in a relationship.
And not cutting you off, but I have to say this because I don't forget this. Even in the fellas who drinks, if the wife would just play some role, I know you don't want to go to the bar, but if every now and then you drifting for an hour, you purchase a drink for him, and then you can say 2 words to him and whisper in the end and say, but I gotta go because I gotta take care of the children. See, you take it upon yourself. It ain't what you buy the bear, is that you were thinking about him today, and you show that by action. See, I was always being accused of, that I don't show it. I might say it, I might now and then, but I don't really follow through. Most men don't follow through because what we're trying to do is build our empire. Take care something or find money to pay bills. But let me show you something out there. Let me show you something. When we finally get these things, we can't do nothing but it because we're so damn old and sick and mash up. And we now lost our woman or our wife because we paid all attention trying to chase after this money. Because what we think in our head, I can work hard now, and then later down I can stop. When you working hard, that woman dying for love, dying for affection.
And that's why a lot of women are out there cheating. Because you're busy out there working.
Yeah, but see, hold on
you're
now.
blinkered.
But hold on, forget.
Blinkered.
Yeah, but hold on, forget. But majority of us, see, I'm glad you say this, Melody. Majority of us, Melody, and this real, majority of us, this real for Bahamian men, majority of us, we say we working hard to keep the family and the house and everything going, right? But realizing we losing our family, we losing our woman because we are there working too hard. So chasing what we shouldn't be chasing. Yeah, what we shouldn't be chasing. And this is where we're having our issue in our marriages. Yeah. And we need to wake up men who chasing this. It's a dream. It's a dream. Let me tell you. The dream of you can live in this big white house with 3-story and you have all these expensive things in it. We chasing other people's dream. God.
And missing out on the present.
Right.
And the thing about it is, you spend time away from home So your children are growing up, you're missing out on important milestones, you're missing out on things. And when you're sick, because you're working, the money that you're working, to the one you have to spend that plus more on
with
medical
sickness.
expenses.
Yeah, and medical expenses. And that is real. See, folks, this is real talk here. I was going to go down this road, but since Melanie touched on it a little bit, I'm gonna. And we have to listen to some men have to listen to the woman. Because most real time for truth, this is what we saying. Most men, when they retire, they broke,
Old,
or sick.
disabled.
They can't do nothing for this woman. And it is true, majority of the women are taking care of men. And so, because we go on there working hard, we paying the light bill, paying the water bill, we're not paying attention. Most of the Bahamian men are about 55 and older. Don't you know last time they been on vacation? They send their wife.
And then when the wife there, who she with?
I didn't say that. She said that.
Who she with?
But
Because the only thing that is where the exchange comes in. And that is why men feel the need to go out there, because you're not building an affectionate, intimate relationship with your wife, because you're busy just pushing money in her direction.
yeah, and you pushing, and you're only pushing because your neighbor, your friends living like this and living. You ain't looking at what people. You know what? If you get your little backside up and plant some seed in the ground in your house, right in your yard, you can eat from your yard. It's proven. And you don't even eat them things you need to eat in the store. You get your own things going in your yard, you eat from right in your yard. And you ain't got to push as hard because you got it right in the yard. And I bet you most times people will be coming to you, your same friends who got on big houses, come to you and say, man, I hear you got tomato. I hear they come and get it from you. And so we got to stop this trying to live in other people's world. There's too much us doing that.
Yeah.
But the mentorship, when we put this show together, I thought about how many good women, I'm gonna give you kudos here, in the Bahamas that's working hard and still holding up the end. That's what Matt used to call it, holding up the end. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Holding up the end. They still
Trying to keep the family
trying
together.
to keep the family together, and all this crisis and all this hardship now. There's some good women battling, some bad children in their house, battling with their husband, battling with their mother and all. Their mother sick, they battling trying to keep their mother living.
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. So there's
The
some good,
sweethearts.
yeah, there's some good wife, woman, mentor, whatever you all want to call them.
Organizers, builders, and love
Yeah,
pools.
love pools. And so we got to
Waiting
give them,
to be-
this show is based on giving them some kudos and credit for what hard they're doing, especially in the Bahamas, worldwide, but especially in the Bahamas, where we still have these principled women. I call them the divas.
I think, Tony, too, is that more women need now to take the younger girls under their wings
Oh, young girls are tough. They don't listen to
and
nobody.
teach them the principles
But that's
of
what the
being
Bible
a
say.
good woman.
But that's what the Bible say.
Of being a good woman. And not a good housemaker or homemaker, but being a good partner to their spouse.
And you got to make sense when you do this. When you mentoring young women, you got to make sense. You got to make her understand that you making sense. If she got okay. What has happened today, Melanie, is that the younger women today are smarter. They might be smart in education.
No,
Yeah.
education-wise,
too.
they are,
Yeah, smarter.
definitely.
Okay, and so their world has been. They don't have the experience, but they have the open and
Exposure.
And so when you say words to them and they don't add up, they ain't listening no more. So you could fool them and talk around the corner, but you can't. But we need these mentors, organizers, we need more of you to mentor younger women to help build this Bahamas that I love and I know many love. See, a lot of us don't love the Bahamas, you know. A lot of us talk all kind of bad things about the Bahamas, do all kind of
But
fool
the
in the
Bahamas
Bahamas.
is all we know. Some
But
of
this is all we
us.
know. I live here. I won't stay here. I ain't got nowhere to go. And we has to love this Bahamas. We the Bahamian people. And
And we have to invest in the future,
ah,
which is our young
young people.
people.
Our young people are future.
Yeah.
And we're getting ready to close. Right? We're getting ready to
Yeah,
close.
we're coming to the end.
But we picked this show today because we want to salute all those good mothers out there. All those good Christian divas, some woman who not the woman who says she's a Christian because she the next thing come out of her mouth say God can bless me with $10 or buy me some milk or always begging. So you have some Christian who's always begging. And they told in the Bible everywhere they go. So my question is this. When you see a woman who ain't begging, who bouncing, who excited to tell you but the Lord, who excited to be helpful in these places, in these offices and banks, and these churches, and they're helpful. That's when you know them. You know them by their love. These are my what I call my mentors, and I want to salute them today. Melanie, anything to say? You go, Joe.
Okay, well, thank you for a very interesting discussion. I hope that our viewers have gotten a little insight. We're not experts, but we share our views
From the
and we
ghetto
try to encourage others to be the best that they can be in their relationship, as role models, as partners in relationships, as members of their smaller and wider community. Um, Only thing I would say too is let us let us let us let us kill the negativity in our relationships. You mentioned something that I thought was critical, and that is the concept or the belief that we project that a woman is not supposed to help a man. But if you really love someone, if we really love someone, then we would give them, and we give without expectation of what is coming back to us, because it will naturally come back to us, even if it doesn't come from the person that we have assisted.
So let's start giving. Every choice we make it, we share our lives. So you will make a better day for you and me. That's what we're thinking about. Yep, you're my mentor, so you gotta make sure we gotta make this world a better place for our younger children, and we gotta continue mentoring. You all gotta take y'all women gotta continue mentoring.
Thanks, Sharon.
You gotta
Sharon's a
keep
good
committed.
show, Tony.
You gotta keep mentoring. You gotta keep sharing. I wanna give kudos. That's now. Hold on. Before we go, I talk in sharing business. Sharon have a daughter that she mentor, and she come out to be a woman, a great woman teacher, and I know she can pass that on. And we need more. See, this is what I'm saying. We need more women like Sharon them
Yep.
in this world. And
Yeah.
Bahamas is just destroying. We just pulling down and fighting, and we just destroying the Bahamas. And so we need now people, the older people like us, to step up and stop being scared. Stop being a punk. Stop being scared. Stop being scared. Tell each other, hold on, honey. You don't conduct yourself this way. This cussing you can on here. That's it. Cut that out. You're a decent woman. You. This is not what we got. This is not what we can do. And see, that's what we need to do. We need to step in. Stop being scary, and let these children know that
Yeah. But then to, be firm,
Yep.
but be
know your-
loving.
Yeah.
Firm
Share love.
and loving. The truth will be the truth no matter what. So there's no need to be fearful of the truth. And there's no need to be fearful of providing guidance for persons that need guidance. We just need to do it lovingly. Likewise, in our relationship as women, our attitudes need to be more positive. Because men don't get it right, as Tony say. They don't always follow through. But kind words, my grandmother used to say, turns away wrath. Turns away wrath.
There you go.
And so you want your husband to stay home. You don't want him going to the bar. You don't want him taking on another woman. Then do your part to make the home environment a place that he would want to come to and remain there.
But most of them make the home environment.
That
most women
the
make
man
the
would want to come
yeah,
to
but most
and
women,
stay there.
most women make the home environment.
Mm-hmm.
It is just the point that we men sometimes can't satisfy.
Oh, it's the man can't satisfy.
Yeah, we can't
now.
satisfy.
Not today. It's the man who can't satisfy.
We can't satisfy because see, when we supposed to be looking at our woman who sitting on the side of us, eye on something, eye across the street. So most times,
Well. Now, I am sure that the woman who carries herself well, if her man is looking over there, he's probably looking to say, well, what's different between what I got and what she got?
the difference is your mouth.
Because you live with
And
my
that
mouth.
woman, that woman
But
over
you
there,
don't know that woman.
You ain't know that mouth yet.
Exactly.
But that mouth was the
But
same.
that woman have this, every woman got a mouth. Every woman got
You
a
just
mouth.
trigger off it.
Every woman got a mouth.
It's
So
just
you
matter
just
of
have
time.
to know how to use that mouth.
It's just a matter of time.
How to use that mouth.
Anyway,
Okay, folks, thank
next
you so
week,
much
same
for
time.
joining us.
Make sure you, COVID-19 still here with us.
Yeah, still is.
Make sure you wear your mask, keep your distance, wash your hands, and wash. Don't bring it home to mama. Just wash. Mama can catch it easy. Just
Mom,
wash your hand. Don't bring it to daddy.
Yeah.
Keep it out. Keep it out there.
There's nothing wrong with
Be careful,
socializing. Just do
be
it
careful, wash your
wisely.
hand, and just wash.
Just do it wisely. I was out yesterday and I was scared.
Yeah.
Because
So many people
when people start dancing, it's like they
Oh, yeah.
forget that
Oh, yeah.
this is COVID, and strangers are high-fiving, no mask, on the dance floor. And I'm
Next
like,
week we can come up. Name that tune. Name that tune.
You're going to do Name That Tune
Yeah,
next
we can
week?
do that sexy. We can name that tune. We can play some music. We can have some
Okay.
fun. We can enjoy. Sharon ain't called me yet for $20. I know what's happening.
Oh,
She must
okay.
hit me up later. But anyhow, next
All right,
week, same
yes, Have a
time,
great week.
we'll be here.
Productive week. Safe
And enjoy
week,
your
loving
weekend.
week.
And only thing that lasts is the Lord Jesus Christ. I now realize that all these years I was living, running around the place, trying to juice the world. Now I realize the only thing was have a good day, folks.
What you realize?
Huh?
What you realize?
I realize that running around the place trying to juice the
You
world.
only done it yourself.
Yeah, I
right?
done it myself.
Tony done.
I make it, yeah, Tony done. That make him fool of myself. But I learned sense. I say, oh, you got sense. Catch sense.
Have a good
They
week,
say you don't catch sense,
everybody.
you catch something else. Have a good one. Enjoy.
All the best.
All the best. Oh, Lord.
Sharon say she ain't forget. So call him up, Sharon.